for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Mitchell Robinson out there with Andrew Wiggins. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Curry against Anthony. Passes it to Ross. It's Carter, high post. 6 on the shot clock. That one doesn't go. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Ross. Beyond the arc. Wiggins with the rebound. Curry against Anthony, and the basket by Curry.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
To the middle, here's Bamba. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Pass to Wiggins. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Carter kicks to Anthony. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Basketball.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Curry attacking. That shot off. Anthony with the defensive effort. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Curry passes to Thompson. Driving to the basket. And it's Thompson with the jam.
You got to stay in front of Clay. If you're going under the screen and he recognizes that, you're going to get scored on.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
And that one drops for him. Wiggins has got 6 points.
And we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Anthony dishes to Bamba. Kicks it to Harris. Back to Bamba. Shot clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. They get it back. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Yes, that goes in. 8 points for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these 2.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Different look here for the Warriors. Heisman's checked in for Robinson. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Juan Toscano-Anderson's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Diallo's subbed in for Klay Thompson. Harris passes to Bamba. Anthony in the corner. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State.
A chance now to take a look at some numbers for Cole Anthony.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Curry's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Anthony looking it over. To the inside. Trying to get open is Carter. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Anthony.
Cole Anthony.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Curry passes it to Toscano. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the pass to Ross. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now here's Anthony. He's tightly guarded. Carter. And it's good off the glass.
I think he recognized the size mismatch. No reason to pass out of that. Just rise up and knock it down.
And Curry, here we go. Bucket is good. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Anthony. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. He dishes it to Ross. Harris kicks to Anthony. Just his first attempt. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Here's Wiseman. Bamba with the block. Anthony with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Passes it to Wiseman. Here's Diallo. Misses off the left iron. The Magic trail by 11. Now Ross. His last outing, he had 18 points from 11 feet away. That's tipped. Pass to Toscano. Stolen by Bamba. With the drive. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up for the Warriors. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
With a completely new 5 on the floor. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Wendell Carter. Wagner's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Wiggins. He's off on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Payton drives in, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block. They are just killing him on the interior.
Takes it inside, and the dunk by Payton.
They're play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Isaac, and it's sent back by Okongwu.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Fultz the pass to Lopez. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. And there's Fultz on the assist by Isaac. Fultz has got it back down to single digits for the Magic.
Yeah, I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Harris's shot is off. Warriors leading by 9. Inside and stolen by Harris. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And finished off by Wagner.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Dishes to Thompson. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Isaac. And it goes down 2 points.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
A 3. Thompson misses. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young.
The best on our team love to teach. It's a good play. They're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game? Stats-wise.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the basket by Payton. The Magic trail by 5. Feeds to Fultz. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. And both free throws good for Payton. Here is Ross. He averages about 5 points a game. There's the pass to Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fultz has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Carter looking around. Back to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Payton passes to Thompson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Thompson's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes to Ross. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And he makes that one. He's got 10.
Seems like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson. He's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Wiggins from outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Magic trail by 5. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, I really admire the edge that Fultz gives you. Always looking to score. Feels like no one can guard it.
Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Fultz. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Houston.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So he was passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Yeah, that's an aggressive move by Wiggins. Physical with the finish, and you know the coach loves to see that.
Back to Fultz. Baseline J, and the shot is long.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Bamba is checked in for the Magic. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field.
with his height.
The Magic trail by 9. And here's Fultz. He's got 13. Pass to Ross. The tray. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry kicks to Diallo. Over Ross. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Ross on the wing. He's guarded by Diallo. The Magic again can't hit. Warriors leading by 9. Driving inside. And Poole gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in.
In for the Magic, Gary Harris.
The Warriors shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. To the paint. There's the feed to Green. It's stolen by Carter. Now here's Anthony, guarded by Poole. A floater. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Robinson passes to Poole. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Some changes for Golden State. Wiseman comes in for Robinson. And Toscano Anderson subbed in for Jordan Poole. Outside Anthony. Now here is Harris. Ross with a wide open look. The Magic again can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Carter, the pass to Anthony. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Robin Lopez is checked in for Wendell Carter.
In for the Magic.
And here are the Warriors now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Diallo, no good. Magic have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Curry with the steal. Down low. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Bamba finds Ross. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That is his first foul of the game. Wagner's checked in for the Magic.
Magic sub, Franz Wagner.
1:21 left to play here in the half. Six to shoot. Outside Anthony. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Inside. Stolen by Bamba. Anthony against Curry. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Wagner with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. The Magic again can't hit. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Wiseman. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wagner. Hands it from downtown. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Curry. Here he goes, and he converts the layup. Curry's got 11.
Nice job by Steph, just getting clever around the hoop and finding a way to get that one to the rim.
Anthony left side. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew, for you personally, a great first half. You really got to the rim a lot of times. What are you seeing out there?
Just a mindset to attack the rim early, try to mark my presence.
We certainly saw you in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Andrew Wiggins was the man in the first. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots have come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman.
And when he's out there on the floor, Harris's three-point shooting is really important to this team.
I think there's got to be ways, GA, for Gary Harris to find more confidence and maybe have nights where he's getting 12 or 15 shot attempts. It seems to be this compounding effect where if he's aggressive, he can build on that, but it's got to be consistent that way.
Count it, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Carter. Wiseman with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now the pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so here is Golden State. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Thompson dishes to Wiseman. Over Harris. Wiseman no good. The Magic trail by 17. Outside Anthony. Wiggins with some nice D.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Curry against Anthony. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. The Magic again can't hit.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Cole Anthony. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Curry. He doesn't hit that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fultz, the pass to Carter. Trying to end the drought. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Here's Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What you love about Steph right here is just the winning mentality. He's a champion that gives up a lot of his game in order for greater team success.
Fultz against Curry. Fultz, the bounce pass. Carter kicks to Ross. Clock at 6. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the middle. Here's Isaac. No good. Great D that time from Green. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
Franz Wagner.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's sent back by Isaac. He kicks it to Fultz. To the right side. Now, here's Wagner. Covered by Wiggins. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Markelle Fultz. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Wagner finds Lopez. And good that time. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Wiseman dishes to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Curry. Lets it go with the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Passes it to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 18. Curry passes to Wiggins. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Isaac up top, guarded by Green. Isaac misses. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Nice shot by Thompson.
Klay Thompson thinking the game out right there. Maybe it's in the DNA.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Now Fultz. 13 points in the game. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders were helpless to stop him.
The Magic trail by 21. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Ross on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Puts it up from 7. Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one. Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Curry passes to Green. Isaac with the steal. Feeds it to Lopez. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson left side. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
For the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Lopez, and Anthony subbed in for Terrence Ross. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Second shot opportunity. Back to Wagner from outside the arc. Unable to get that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot off that time, so Orlando will take it the other way. Fultz against Payton. Pass to Fultz. And here's Wagner. Good on the triple. Wagner's got 10.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's Poole. Here's Payton. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Magic trail by 21. Here's Fultz. 15 points in the game. Outside Anthony. And And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
To the inside. Here's Kuminga. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kuminga's got his first basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Bamba. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Poole. Makes it off the glass. Poole's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Anthony against Robinson. Bamba's shot is off. Poked away, and so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense, offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gary Harris is out there with Anthony. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Anthony on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Fades back. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Poole with it. Anthony on him. Poole no good. It's tipped. The Magic trail by 21. Anthony finds Bamba. Here's Wagner. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Poole the pass to Robinson. Here's Toscano. The dish to Payton. 5 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Wagner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Warriors lead by 21.
I think Mitchell Robinson getting more and more comfortable with plays like this. Contact on it, still able to finish.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans complaint, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their number one issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Ross is checked in for Wagner. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Carter with it. Kuminga picks him up. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Toscano. Ross grabs the board. And there's the call on Juan Toscano-Anderson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout called the Warriors.
Golden State calls timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
The Magic trail by 21. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Carter outside. Back to Anthony. Going inside. Down low. And then Carter with the jam.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Garza, covered by Bamba. Garza, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
The pass to Ross. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship. So there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Wiggins against Anthony. Here's Carter, and the shot goes in. Carter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Ross in the corner. Anthony kicks to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's a correct way to run the pick and roll. Gary Harris gets a shot right in his comfort zone.
Wiggins with it. Bamba picks him up. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. The first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Harris.
Assist goes to
Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Inside, here's Thompson. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, here's Bamba. Trying to get open is Carter. Nice shot there by Bamba. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds on the wing, Thompson. Into the lane. That shot off. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 16. He dishes it to Ross. Harris inside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Thompson inside the line. And too long on the shot.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Now, Bamba. Knocks it loose. And here's Wiggins. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And being the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and draw the call.
At the line for the Dubs, Andrew Wiggins. Taking 2.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andrew Wiggins.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. On defense, the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Out to Harris. Down low, Curry with the steal. Inside, here's Payton. Outside for Curry. Tries again. Bamba with the block. They retain possession. The Magic trail by 17. On the wing, Harris. Over Payton. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. They double-team Curry. Pass to Kuminga. The feed to Payton. Over Harris. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Wiseman. And the Warriors lead by 19. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Outside Anthony. Ross on the wing. He feeds it to Carter. Off with the layup. Warriors leading by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Andrew Wiggins.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
A shot by Curry, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here.
Magic sub.
Wagner's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Okiki comes in for Terrence Ross. Suggs, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Carter. That one wide left. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. People talk about winning games that you're supposed to win. What's the key to doing that?
Just bringing energy. We had to set the tone from an energy standpoint early, especially at home. And we did that. We played great defense. The ball was moving, creating easy shots, and that's when we can kind of build momentum early.
Yeah, you guys rode that wave all the way to the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.